Hello YouTube, welcome back to Junk Heap Garage. As I showed you yesterday, I got this little engine running after it's set for a couple years. And I talked about going to make this into a PTO, to run a PTO generator. Well, I'm finally getting around to it. And this is what it looks like so far. Don't look like much, but it'll work. It's all used metal, gotten from work. That's part of a boat trailer. Stuff from work. It don't look the best, but I believe it'll work. Anyway, it's just been absolutely miserable weather around here. Rained like 3 inches yesterday. And then warm one day, cold the next. Right now, it's 28 degrees outside. I live in northwest Arkansas. That's what everybody knows. And this is Sunday. And midday Tuesday to midday, or midday Tuesday to Tuesday evening, it's supposed to get down to low teens, sleet and snow. I've seen anywhere from 3 inches to a foot, depending on what weather you watch. Y'all know how that goes. And the wood stove has been working overtime the past few days. But anyway, let me bring you in closer, show you a little bit more about it. Okay. Like I said, this is a little 4-cylinder Honda fuel-injected engine. Got it all running. And got that part figured out. But anyway, got it all mounted. Everything's bolted in. Front, rear. And anyway, back here, this is where the generator is going to be driven from. This would actually be the passenger side CV axle. This is going to go to the generator. And I figure the hardest part about this whole deal is, which of course I'll have to cut this joint off, and then the part that would slide on the splines for the generator, I have to use PTO U-joint that'll slide on the shaft, which I've got plenty of those out in the junk pile. But getting this CV axle slid up in the shaft and centered, well, everybody knows those PTO shafts are oblong, weird looking shape, and getting that in there and getting that centered, that's going to be the hardest part. But other than that, I think it's be pretty simple. I think the gearing will be right in first gear, you know, like I said. And 2,300, 2,500 RPMs, somewhere around in there. It can be adjusted. Put a meter on it. I've done some reading. Put a meter on it with no load, like 60, 62 hertz, and you'll be good to go. The other thing, I got one or two options. This was the driver's side. I don't know if you can see it very well. Driver's side CV shaft. Since I'm going to be driving the generator off the passenger side, I'll have to bring it driver's side CV shaft back out, make a bracket in here, and mount the CV shaft in it and lock it in place. When this wheel, everybody knows limited slip or single slinger, whatever you want to call it. When one wheel's in a bind, the other one will turn. Bind this axle up and the other one will turn. I'm going to do that just to get everything together and get it working. And then more than likely, I'll pull the transmission apart and weld the differential up, which is pretty simple. A little time consuming, pretty simple. But it's all mounted. It's sitting on its own. Utilized all the factory engine mounts and transmission mounts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. And I've still got the fuel tank to come out of this little car, a little 13, 12-gallon tank to be mounted right in here above the generator head. And then over here, You see there's the upper radiator hose, and then the upper, lower, whichever one you want to call it, over there. And the radiator and the fan sit right here. We'll switch panel on it for the fuel pump and ignition and the starter. Figured it'd be pretty simple. It don't look the best, but I bet it'll work. All right, everybody, as always, and like I said, as always, thanks for watching. You don't mind, please share, subscribe, comment. All comments are welcome. I don't care how hard they are, how easy they are. I got big shoulders. I can take a joke. And oh, by the way, like I said, it's supposed to be forecasted sleeting and snowing, more winter storms and everything. Midday Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. Throw in the comments where you guys are from, what the weather's supposed to be like. Just fill these comments up. And as always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.